Kia ora, my name's Megan. If you haven't been here before, I am primarily a plus size blogger and I am in Aotearoa, New Zealand. I make videos very infrequently. As I mentioned, I am primarily a blogger, so a lot of my stuff I do over on my website and it's written. And also I've got Instagram and Facebook and, you know, the usual social channels. Come follow me. I thought today I would show you a few pieces that I picked up from Kmart. They've got some of their spring and summer stuff coming in now and I really wanted to check them out because I saw a couple of pieces that I really liked on some of the Aussie girls Instagrams, and I wanted to see if they were here and if they would fit me or how they would fit me. So I thought I would check those out. So let's dive right in because I've got a few pieces to go through. First up is this beautiful printed skirt. I had high hopes for this because I really love this colour and I could totally see me wearing it. Let me show you a little close up before I show you on my body. But unfortunately it just was not a winner. It is made from a non-stretch woven fabric, and although the waistband is really good, the waistband is very stretchy, and it has a tie as well so that you can kind of adjust it and make it a little bit tighter if you need to. This is not a winner for me. This is definitely something that I would have needed to size up in. I got all of these pieces in a size 26, which is my regular size and what I usually get at Kmart, but unfortunately this one just was not, it just wasn't my jam, just did not work out with me. So that's really unfortunate. I did try putting it on over my head and pulling it up from the bottom. Either way, no success. My hips just, nah, not happening. So that is really unfortunate, but if you have a less curvy bottom half than I do, then you might want to check this one out because it is pretty cool. This one was $22, so good price, just not the best fit for my body, which is unfortunate. The next piece that I got is something I was really excited about. Linen is something that I get asked about quite a lot, to be honest. Plus size linen is something that in the past hasn't been very readily available, but it is starting to be more available, which I think is great. We're seeing a lot more options available this spring summer season now. And so when I saw this midi skirt, I was like, yes, that's totally my jam. I could totally see me wearing that. This one is a button-up skirt, except it doesn't really button all the way up. Some of those buttons are not functional. The buttons, I think at the top 3 buttons are functional, and the bottom, let me just double check that. I don't know if the bottom buttons are functional. Nope, it's just the top 3. So that makes it easier to get in and out of. Unfortunately for me, just wasn't such a great fit across the hips. Would work okay if I had a couple of buttons unbuttoned, but I'm not really willing to make that compromise. It's a real shame because I love the pockets on this, I love the look, I love the feel. It's just such a beautiful skirt, but unfortunately again didn't work for my body shape. I would love to size up in this if they had a bigger size, but unfortunately not available. So I guess I just have to live vicariously through somebody else. Here's a little close-up of that button detail. Isn't it beautiful? It's really hard to capture what the what this colour looks like in real life because it looks absolutely nothing like what I'm seeing on the camera. Which is unfortunate. It's so nice. It's like a beautiful olive green. Definitely a perfect thing. I could totally see this being worn with just a simple white tee tucked in, classic sandal. Oh, beautiful. Definitely something that's perfect for summer. So I'm going to keep my eye out for another midi skirt that's similar. That one, in case you're interested, was also $22. Another linen piece that I found and love is these culottes. Now because I'm only 5'4", culottes aren't necessarily gonna be the right length on me as to what they should be, so these might need to be hemmed a little bit, but I really like these. They have a stretch waistband in the back, but the front is non-stretch, I guess. And it's kind of flat panel. These are $22 as well, and I really like these. They're really comfortable. I think they're a really nice fit. I think they make my bum look awesome, which is not something I usually notice in pants, so clearly clearly I really liked this. It's a linen blend. It has got pockets. These pants are really nice. I think they're a nice casual pant for summer, and I think that they're going to get a lot of wear. These are really comfortable to wear, which I found really surprising given that the other two, the previous two skirts didn't come close to really fitting me around the waist. This is perfect. I can sit down in these. They're really comfortable. A little unsure on the length. And usually I get it tailored, but for a $22 garment I don't know that I would spend the money on that. For something a little pricier that I know would last a little bit longer, maybe I would, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend money on tailoring what is essentially a fast fashion garment. Maybe if I did it myself, I might have to, maybe I'll have a chat to my mum about that, because I do really like it, and I could definitely see me getting a lot of wear out of this in summer when I want to wear something that's like not shorts or activewear, because that's basically what my go-to is in summer, is shorts and activewear if I'm wearing pants. Otherwise it's just skirts and dresses. So yeah, I'm undecided on that. Let me know what you think. It's kind of hard to see what the length is like on me here, but I would be changing that anyway if I decided to keep them. Kia ora pals, future editing Meg here. I just thought I would interrupt to let you know that I have actually tried on a couple of these pieces again, because I was about to return them and was very sad that some of them didn't work for me, didn't work for my body, when they have worked for people who have a similar size and shape for me. So I thought I'd try them on again, and it looks like, I don't know, maybe I was a little bit bloated or something like that when I tried them on, because I put them on again and they fit really nicely. I tried on the linen midi skirt and the linen culottes, and yeah, they fit me very differently. So I'm really glad that I gave them another try. I think I'm definitely going to keep the linen culottes because I don't have anything quite like that in my wardrobe at the moment. Still on the fence about that linen midi skirt though. It's tough. It is really beautiful, and I think it's probably going to be one of summer's most popular items for Kmart, but I think it's maybe a little bit too high maintenance for me, and also I do have a lot of midi skirts, so I think that as I'm talking it out now, maybe that would make sense for me to return the midi skirt, but I'm totally going to keep those culottes because I can see me wearing them heaps. I ended up wearing both pieces quite a lot higher on my waist than I expected to, and I think that has also made a difference in fit. So if you happen to be trying those on and they're not sitting quite right at your waist, aka your belly button, then try wearing them higher waisted, and that might make a little bit of a difference, because everybody I've seen has basically worn them high waisted. So just a tip, something to try. Hopefully I'm making the right decision and I won't have FOMO by returning that linen skirt. Yeah, back to the video anyway. The next piece that I picked out was a linen blend tank top. All over that linen blend, eh? It's just really in for summer, and I have to say I was kind of surprised to see that Kmart had linen blend things on offer. So that was a very pleasant surprise. This is a pretty similar colour to that skirt that I showed you earlier. Again, I don't know if it's going to really come up. Oh yeah, that comes up a little bit better on camera. So that's a really nice colour. I really like that. And it's a beautiful feeling tank to wear. I think this is maybe my favourite piece out of the pieces that I picked out. I like that it has a split in the side. If you are somebody who has slightly bigger hips, then this will definitely help with the fit on that. As you can tell, I'm definitely one of those people. This one was $12, which I think is a real bargain for a linen blend piece. I have not seen quite so many tank tops out there in Linen Blend. I have seen a few t-shirts though. But I will be putting together an entire blog post on linen, so stay tuned for that, because I figured that I would, because I've been asked so much, I would just do a roundup, find them all for you. There you go, look at me, giving the people what they want. Next up, I was very excited about this piece when I saw it online, but then when I got it, less so. The colour isn't quite as warm as I expected. It's a bit browner than I expected. It actually looks nicer on camera than it does in real life. The colour is called Vintage Port. This tee was $9, and it's a very comfortable fabric, which I like, but unfortunately the fit of this is completely wrong for my body. There's a bit of ruching around the neckline, and that just kind of makes it sit really weird over my bust, which I don't like it, which is a shame. It might be some other people's jam though, so that's fine. It's just not mine. And it is a flutter sleeve, so I thought it would be a bit bigger, but I have big arms. So didn't end up being super fluttery on me. I think that I would like a flutter sleeve if it was bigger, obviously, and actually a flutter sleeve on me, but that ruching around the neckline made it a definite no for me, which is unfortunate. And that one was $9. The last thing I picked out was, oh my gosh, I cannot get over this colour. It is absolutely stunning. I don't know what it's called. It's like maybe a smoked paprika or something. Paprika. Yeah, it's gorgeous. This is definitely in my colour palette. I could totally see me wearing this all the time. Unfortunately, again, the cut's just not quite right for me. I'm a pretty big fan of a Peplum top, to be honest. But this one isn't. I would like it if it was a little higher where the seam is, or a little lower. But where it is, it kind of just cuts me off in the middle, and it makes it a little bit of a weird fit. It makes it a little bit big around my bust, which is, to be honest, not a problem I ever have. And also still big around my hips, which is a bit weird. I could potentially try a size down, but I think that that would be not so great lengthwise on me, because obviously I want it to be long enough that it's not going to ride up, because Peplum, you know, sometimes there's a bit of belly showing with Peplum if it moves, because it is a loose fit, and I don't want my top to be short enough that that's going to happen. So that's a shame. Unfortunately, that means that and by the way, that one was, let me just check the tag, $14. So unfortunately my Kmart haul was actually a bit of a fail for me, but it did give me a really good idea of what they have there. They do have a really cool range of stuff. I think this is probably one of the best summers for Kmart, but there are a few pieces that I really want to go in store and try that were not available online, which is a shame. So I'm actually going to return these to the store and maybe do a little try on in store. Hopefully they've got the pieces that I'm after. But yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I'll find some winners. I know that they've already got their swimwear in store, so I'll check those out. But I think their swimwear, they often only go up. They don't do their full size range in swimwear. They only go to maybe like, I can't remember. It's been a long time. I feel like last summer was so long ago. I've forgotten what their swimwear does, and what size they go to. I didn't want to obviously try that on by buying online, because you can't return swimwear or underwear garments that you purchase online, so I think just easier to try that on in store. So I'll go and do that, let you know if I have any success. If I end up getting anything, I will post anything I try on it when I head in store. I'll post it on my Instagram stories, so keep an eye out over there. And if you have any other questions about any of these pieces, feel free to let me know. Otherwise I will see you next time. Bye lovelies.